What's up, guys? So, in this video, we are going to be starting a new series. This series is going to be called How to Make a Clicker Game. So, if you don't know what a clicker game is basically a game. It stands up to his name. This is one of the first projects I ever made, because Clicker Game, in fact, introduced me to Scratch. There's a game called YouTube Clicker, and I played Scratch to play that game. And then what happened was I figured out that I could code on Scratch, and I've been coding on Scratch ever since. So Clicker Game, just a game. You click it, and you get money. And then once you have a certain number of money, you can upgrade. And now see, every time I click it, I get my click rate, which is 2 now instead of 1. And then can keep doing this. It gets really addicting, like really, really, really addicting. So, I wanted to make a higher version, like a more advanced version of this game, but I also wanted to show you how to make a more advanced version of this game. So, that we are going to do it. So, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to open up a new project. So, if you're not signed into Scratch, you just want to press Create. If you are, you want to go to the My Projects file, or My Stuff, and then you want to go to New Project, and that. Alright, now it's booting up. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is, like I always do, I'm going to make it right clear. We're going to call it Control. Alright, cool. And then in this one, we're just going to do, when I receive green flag, broadcast, green, oh, why is it not typing? Green flag. Alright, and then we want to broadcast play game. So, why does it not type? Alright, sorry about that. So, what the green flag does is, let's say if I ever want to restart the game at the end, I can just press restart and broadcast the green flag, and I don't have to say, press the red stop sign and then the green flag to play again, or something like that. So, at the end, you can just broadcast green flag, and then you're back. And then play game, let's say I want to make like a clicker game, and then play button. When I click the play button, I just broadcast play game, and it does everything. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to make a better clicker. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to call it clicker. And now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a box, and I'm going to use a color gradient. So I think I'm going to use the side-to-side color gradient. Let's make this a dark blue. I think it looked pretty cool if I did like a dark bluish theme and then a light blue. So maybe make this a little bit darker. That looks about good. And then for the outline, let's just do no outline. So I don't want to hold down shift because I kind of want to make like a rectangle thing. That's kind of cool. Want to make it big enough so that they know to tap it. Alright, that's about good. And then I am just gonna stretch this down, stretch this out, make it look a little more, I don't know the word to describe it. But now, I'm going to show something that you can do to make your things look really cool. So, you're going to go to this little tool up here. And then, you're going to go to the one in the bottom corner. Going to click around here, and you're going to click around here. Then you're going to go to the one in the middle, and you're going to delete that. So now there's like a cool curve. And then on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, that was not very good. So I'll just do that again. Oh, and then delete this. And now I have a pretty cool curve. One thing that I'm going to do, I'm just going to, this tool. I'm just going to flip this horizontally. I think it looks a little bit cooler like that. Alright, so that's just my personal opinion. You can really do this however you want. This does not matter. The art never really matters. I say go as nice as you can. But if you want to have a cooler mechanical game rather than a game that looks better, that doesn't matter at all to me. So the first thing that we're going to do is when I receive green flag, we are going to hide it. And when I receive play game, we are going to show it. Alright, so I want to pick a background. I don't really know what I'm going to do, so I think I'm just going to go like that. I honestly think that looks pretty cool. One thing that I'm also going to do this is I might outline like a really dark blue. Alright, I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, I might even go darker, like really dark. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. So that's going to be my clicker. Once again, you can do this however you want. Really quickly, we are just going to make, we're just going to make this go to 0, 0. Start of the game, so that it can always go back to that middle spot, which is, I think, where I'm going to want to have the clicker. And now, we are going to do the interesting part. So, we're going to make some variables. We're first going to call it clicks for all sprites, and then click OK. Make another one, we're going to call it clicks per second for all sprites, click OK. And we are going to do click rates. Okay, so what clicks are just like how many times you've clicked that. So every time you click this, your clicks will go up by your click rate. So your click rate starts at 1. So I'm going to set click rate to 1. So now every time that I click that button in the middle, it'll change the clicks by the click rate. Alright? And the clicks per second goes by its name. Every second, I'll get that many clicks. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set click rate to 1. We're going to set clicks to 0. And we are going to set clicks per second to 0. Alright, so what we're also going to do in this tutorial is we're going to yeet out these variables and we're going to put in nicer fonts. So make sure you watch part 2 of this if you want to know how to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into this sprite and we're going to do forever if touching. Oh, we're going to grab an and block first. Going to do touching mouse pointer and mouse down. We're going to change clicks by click rate. So now, if I play this, I should watch my clicks. Okay, so what we have to do is we're going to add this little thing. So we're going to do set size to 110. Gonna wait. That was kind of like very glitchy. Gonna wait 0.05 seconds. Oh, that's messy. 0.05. And then I'm gonna do this again. But we're gonna do 100. So it should look pretty cool. And it's functioning. So as you can see, it's getting bigger and smaller, so that you know that you clicked it. And the clicks are going up by 1. Perfect. Alright, so now what we want to do is we are going to start to add the upgrade blocks. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get the text font. I'm going to make sure that the color is this. I think that'll look cooler. What font do I want? Let's do this font, the marker. I'm going to do click me. Okay. Excuse me. So we need to get this. I'm just going to put it in the middle. We are going to size it up a little bit. Oh, down a little bit. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. I'm gonna move it till it looks a little bit more in the center. These fonts are pretty weird like that. Okay, I think that this looks pretty good, so that you know you can click it. Alright, next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna do clicker. We're gonna duplicate this sprite, and we're gonna call it upgrade click rate. Alright, so what this is gonna be is it gonna be practically the same thing. We are gonna change the art. First thing we're gonna do, gonna make it a lot smaller. This looks about good. And this text is gonna say upgrade click rate. It's okay that it's big because we can small it. Smalling with Nate Sherrock. Alright. It's a little bit smaller. Alright, that looks about good. So, we are going to have this go 0, 0. And move this guy down a lot. Hold up. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. So now what we're going to do is, instead of that, we're going to change click rate by 1. Oh yeah. Grab an and. And then we're going to do, if we're going to grab an or, these blocks get long, equals 50 or greater than 50. I have an if clicks equals 50 or clicks greater than 50. Gonna do that, and we're gonna change clicks by negative 50. So, should happen now. I can play this game. I should not be able to upgrade yet, which is normal. When we get 50 clicks, should be able to upgrade. Now we're back down to 1 click, and our click rate is 2. So now, you can go up by 2. Alright, so last thing we're going to do in this video is our clicks per second. So, the clicks per second. Oh, yeah, I don't have enough. I was wondering why that wasn't working. What? Okay. The one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make this look a little cooler. I'm going to do, keep the wait 0.5 seconds, but I'm going to set ghosts effect. Let's do 40. Wait 0.5. Set ghost effect to 0. Wait 0.5. Alright, so let's see if this looks cool. Sorry, this is taking a bit. I don't have an auto clicker. Alright, I think that looks pretty cool. So, what now? Gonna get this. We're gonna make this go to 0, 0. Okay, so now move this down. I want this to be here, so we're gonna have to move this up. Okay. Alright, so upgrade clicks per second. Alright, so same exact code line. Just gonna change clicks per second. Then we're gonna do negative 100. And then we're gonna make the fee 100 by 100. Oh, or 100. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna play this game. And we're gonna see how it's functioning so far. So as you can see, this is working good, the click button. Oh, one more thing that I have to do. This needs to say, I really don't like that Scratch did this. Scratch. There we go. Alright, we need to make this say, oh. We need to make this say, upgrade clicks per second. Okay, so now, let's play this game so far. You can see upgrade click rate, upgrade clicks per second. So once we have 50 clicks, first of all, we can't upgrade them yet. Once we have 50, we can't upgrade this one, but we can upgrade this one. Now we got 2 click rate, it's going up by 2. And okay, clicks per second. Now I have a click per second. Also we gotta do when I receive, play game. Scratch was lagging a little bit. I'm just gonna turn the game off. Okay, we are gonna do, when I receive play game, we're gonna do forever, forever, wait 1 second, and then we're gonna do change clicks by clicks per second. So now, I play this. Just gonna wait to get 100. Sorry, this is a pretty long video. I just wanted to get all these base mechanics in today, so that in the next video we can really focus on polishing this game up. Alright, so that's why this video is gonna be a little bit longer. But upgrade click per second, as you can see, every second I click up by 1. Alright, so that's how I want it to work. First thing, we're just gonna explain code a little bit. We're just setting all the variables here. Forever, you're waiting 1 second, and you're changing your clicks by your clicks per second. That makes sense, right? And when you go to the clicker, forever, if it's touching mouse pointer and mouse down, that means you can't click over here and it'll click. You gotta be clicking that. Set size to 110%, and then that's just a little algorithm to first stop it from holding, like cheesing it. So, now, it's just that's just bigger and smaller. Alright, so, now, if we go to the upgrade clicks, this is just like how much it costs, and then we just change it by negative that, so that you can't keep going, And then, it's pretty much the same thing for this, just changing it by a click per second and charging your fee. Alright, so that is going to be it for part 1 of this tutorial. If you guys liked it, make sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out as a creator to make more content for you. And with that, I'm Nate from Coding with Nate, and I'll see you in the next one.